You're not a bad person if you like an expensive guitar. You're not a bad person if you play an expensive guitar. You're not a bad person if you want to buy an expensive guitar. And you are not a bad person if you just bought an expensive guitar. What's up, guys? In my Jazzmaster video, a lot of you pointed out that there's this sort of disdain towards people that play really nice instruments, almost like you're a socially immoral person if you would rather play a nice guitar over some sort of beater guitar. And I totally understand the logic behind a lot of it. You don't need the nicest guitar to be a great guitar player. But I still see a lot of people online that have this anger towards really nice things, this anger towards people when they seek out nice things, or people that just want to be able to aspire to acquire nice things. And I totally understand it. We're in a very, very, very difficult time financially right now. Most people in the world are having a very challenging time making ends meet. The average person doesn't have the money that they had in their checking or savings account that we did prior to the last couple of years. I hope that changes, I really do, because I think it's bringing out a lot of anger in people. I'm seeing anger everywhere. I'm sure if you're following the news right now with what happened with that CEO, you're seeing the way that the public is reacting towards these kind of things. And it's telling us something. It's telling us that people are really upset at the wealth divide. And I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about the wealth divide. I'm not here to talk about politics or anything like that. But I do believe it all factors into people's perception of what something nice is and judgment of others for owning something like that. In the last couple of years, a lot of people were robbed at gunpoint for wearing Rolex watches. People were targeted for having really nice cars, just sitting in them. Teslas were keyed endlessly, and there's video surveillance proof of all of it, right? There's an eat the rich mentality right now. It's been going on forever, and I believe in this current chapter of life that we're in right now, it's probably the ripest that we've seen it. As an older millennial, it's definitely the worst I've ever seen it. It's gotten steadily worse over time. And I remember years ago being on Reddit and seeing somebody post a photo of like a beautiful view of their condo in Seattle, and this beautiful ocean view or this beautiful water view. And all the comments were tearing this person apart just because they lived in a place that had a nice view. They're basically making that person feel bad for posting a photo showcasing their beautiful home. And that's what I'm talking about. If you're proud to go out and buy a really expensive Les Paul or something that's going to increase your playability or want and desire to actually pick up an instrument, if you're a purist when it comes to the tone wood, or you care about the quality of build like a Collings, there's nothing wrong with you if you want to go and spend your money on that, if you're living within your means. When other people make it that you're at fault for buying something nice for yourself that you love, they're making it about them. Filter all those people out, because a lot of times buying something nice actually does increase your output and make you want to strive to be a better person or a better player or a better anything. We've all seen the person that buys the brand new Under Armour weightlifting shirts and equipment, and they don't use any of it at all, and it looks completely creased up and like they've never touched it. I'm not talking about those kind of people, because those people exist in every facet of life. They always have to have the best of the best of the best, and they don't put the work and the effort in to actually wanting to earn something like that and really feel it from the ground up. So I've been playing guitar since I've been a little kid, as you might know. Something about me that you might not know is that most of those years of playing guitar, it was strictly electric, because every acoustic I ever picked up, I never liked. From the day that I picked up the first acoustic at my friend's house when I was a child to senior year of high school back in the day, every acoustic guitar I ever picked up, the action was too high, the strings were dead. I never had a good experience with playing an acoustic guitar up until I graduated high school. And I was going to buy myself a nice Ovation, because that's what I had at the time. I wanted to buy myself a nicer Ovation before I went to college, because I wanted to bring a nicer guitar with me. I didn't want to bring any of my electrics to the dorm room, and the acoustic that I had didn't play very well, so I wanted to find something that actually played well. And at the time, and I still am, obsessed with the band Flickerstick. Brandon, the lead singer, was using an Ovation in one of his shows, so naturally I wanted an Ovation too. I went with my parents as sort of a high school graduation gift, and we went to Guitar Center, and I was playing this Ovation that I thought I was going to buy, and the shop manager said, look, if you're going to spend this amount of money on this Ovation, I would suggest that you actually pick up a guitar that has real tonal woods on it, and it might play a little better than what you're experiencing right now. So I said, okay. And he handed me a Taylor 314, and I was completely blown away by this instrument. I had never even fathomed an acoustic guitar playing like that. It played better than my electrics that I had. It was so crisp, it was so warm, it was so perfect. that I couldn't put it down in that acoustic room. I'd never wanted to put it down. My father saw me playing, walked away, worked something out with the shop guy. My dad's from Italy, so he makes the joke that he probably paid cash. I still don't know if that's true or not. He likes to act like he got a deal. So I'm gonna let him, if he sees this video, I'm happy that you got the deal on the Taylor 314, because I will tell you, I've played that guitar every single day since I got that thing back in 2004. I've had that guitar for 20 years. I brought that guitar everywhere with me, across the country, friends' houses, barbecues, the beach, anywhere. I was that guy, and I knew more than Wonderwall. But what I'm trying to say is that was an expensive guitar. And a lot of people looked at me and said, do you really need that expensive guitar at college? And I'm like, you don't need anything in life, but I love playing this guitar. Why would I ever think, you know, I could have gotten something cheaper if I love this current one that I got as a gift? I get it. I was very fortunate enough to get a guitar like that as a gift. But trust me, the college that I went to had a lot of kids that had parents that gave them whatever they wanted. And I met a few kids down there that had way better Gibsons and whatever guitar you could think of sitting in their dorm room that they never even touched. So was I wrong for having that Taylor guitar at my school when I was 18 through 20 something years old? Could I have learned and mastered my craft on another instrument? I'm sure I could have. But did I love playing that guitar, and do I still own it, and do I still love playing that guitar? You bet. People that want to strive for having and owning and acquiring nice things is a great net positive for the world, because it keeps you doing what you love and filtering out all of the other BS. I don't care what other people tell me about a guitar that I should own or I shouldn't own. I love playing the ones that I love. If I want to sell my Jazzmaster one day and get a Strat, I can do that. If I want to sell my Jazzmaster one day and put that money away in a savings account, I could do that too. I could do whatever I want to do. And that's the beauty of playing instruments. If I got that ovation, I can tell you I would not have enjoyed playing that guitar the way that I enjoyed playing that Taylor. For any of you out there that want to acquire something better than you currently own, or something that, you know what, you played a guitar at a store and it played like butter to you and it felt so great, but it's out of your price range, well, I do believe that creating like your own system towards acquiring something like that and building towards it and then ultimately getting it could be one of the most net positive things that you can do in your craft, because it's the people that don't pick up the guitar and they are a great player or they love playing and they're dissatisfied with what they have, but they feel like I could never buy something that expensive. Those are the people that really miss out on life. I caught a lot of heat for having that guitar, and I don't care. I really don't. That acoustic gave me the confidence to start playing live by myself. Before I owned that guitar, I was terrified to sing in front of people. I still kind of am. I felt so confident playing that instrument that I started doing open mics with one of my buddies and then on my own. I know hands down that that would not have happened with any other instrument that I would have had down there, because the way that I felt when I played that guitar, if you know, you know. And I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this video know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to something that you pick up and it just gels with you. So if any of you are out there and you're on the fence and you want something nice and you're worried, am I a bad person because of what I read online? Should I just get this cheap, crappy guitar and just call it a day? You could do whatever you want, and that's the beauty of this world. But how much better does it feel when you do the things that you truly love? It's absolutely invaluable. Striving for really nice things in life is a beautiful thing. It is a gift, and anybody can do it. That's the best part. I heard a quote somewhere, if someone's done it before, then you can do it too. If you could dream it, you can do it. And if you're interested in learning more about this, my course, I'm just joking, so many of those. Keep playing, play the guitars you love, own the things you love. If you love something, play it with pride. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And if you have a guitar that's a beater that you love playing, there's nothing wrong with that either. You don't have to acquire nice things in life to be a good person, but you also don't have to crap on the people that do acquire nice things in life and do want to. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any video ideas you'd like me to cover. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm so appreciative to the 116 people that have subscribed to this channel. It means the world to me as we enter into a new year. I'm excited for new things, new topics, new ideas, and let's keep them coming. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, and happy holidays.